Lately, I've been wondering if reality just fell apart. It might be reality, or it might have just been my heart, because the world feels like it's almost dead. And yet, the sky and the morning birds do feel more alive than ever. Everything and everyone is supposed to stay inside. Everything's supposed to stay inside my mind. But people aren't listening to that, and neither am I when I let the world know every time I cry. But what's the use of writing another poem about being restless during depression when the government wasn't fast enough to save thousands of lives? So I suppose staring at the sunset and writing will be my outing for the night. And I'm just another meaningless teenager who fell in love at first sight, who's living through a pandemic and misses a boy so much she can hardly handle it. But what's the use of another useless love poem? Because the world is together every time it's not supposed to be and torn apart when we beg it not to be. So maybe it is reality, or maybe it is all in my head. Stay inside, stay inside. But I'd confess to every crush, no matter how obvious it was I was failing, and I run outside every time the sky looks like it's blushing, and I tell everyone every time I'm thinking of them or that I just miss them. I'm not good at keeping things inside. Heck, I even threw up at homecoming. But I think the embarrassment of mascara running down my cheeks in a beautiful dress, surrounded by what I'd dreamed of since I was so young, is better than staying inside with the only people I can talk to in person being my family. Other than that, all I have are the birds. And I wonder if they can tell that something's different. I wonder if they know what's going on. But it's really just humanity that's crumbling. Not their world, not the trees. Not much else has been falling apart like us. I stayed up a bit too late last night discussing the meaning of life. And we never came to a verdict. It's a bit harder to talk about when for the past few weeks it's barely felt like we'd had one. Because life isn't just us. Life isn't just going to school. Life isn't just going to work. Life is the birds wondering why we do not seem so free anymore. It's the grass that will overgrow when the elderly have no one to mow. It's the chills and goosebumps that come by surprise. It's the butterflies with slightly torn wings and the things that we do not know about deep under the sea. While trying to put a finger on what I missed so much, I figured out that all I miss is being happy. I miss being a teenager for once. And I told myself that it would be fine, but in my mind I just said, can someone trap me in a coma until this all ends? Spiraling into little things that don't matter to them, spiraling. Wake me up when this all ends.